Intelligence plus character. That is the goal of true education. That, my fellow classmates, is a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. Hi, my name is Joey Bell, and for this presentation I read School is Bad for Children by John Holt. Throughout the presentation, I'm going to tell you the important points that the author talked about, his purpose for writing the text, similarities and differences between the author and myself, interesting language that the author used, the author's point of view, and my opinion on the text. The main idea of the article, let's start there. The main idea is that children enter school with more willingness to learn and desire to figure things out for themselves. To back this up, the author showed us a recent study how children realize at school to be wrong or unsure is unacceptable. After that, the author goes into telling us 3 ways we could use to prevent the school problem. The first one is to remove children from the school and put them out into the real world. Second thing we could do would be to take them to meet real adults besides parents or teachers. And lastly, we could let children work together and or grade themselves. The author's purpose of the article is to inform his audience about the struggles of how children feel in school and the social problems that the struggles could make them face. I could personally relate to the author in this sense because I experienced some of the emotions that the author talks about. For instance, when a student kind of plays off my own opinion that I just got done expressing, or having a class discussion and a teacher doesn't give recognition to something I just said, I'll shut down. Like, I'll quit expressing my opinion, I'll quit answering questions, I'll just quit talking throughout the class. Um, Throughout the text, I did not find any language that the author used. I found the author to be more serious, and he used more real life examples than using inductive or deductive language. Um, Next, the author's worldview is that school is bad for children. It does nothing but hurts the children's confidence and feelings. If I could change anything about the text, I would change all the repetitiveness that the author talked about. The author constantly went over and over again about how all school does is hurt self-esteem, it hurts students' feelings, it just hurts students in general, makes them not want to go to school, it makes them think of ways to get out of going to school. The author ends by expressing to us that we should let children pick the curriculum, which I quite frankly don't agree with, because if children pick the curriculum, it would be way too easy. He also ends with telling us that teachers should stop being as judgmental, which I do agree with, because some teachers are chill, like you do you, they do them. They won't judge you as long as you're not being a complete, like, out of topic. The main points were children that judging children can cause them, they can push into the streets and could help ruin their self-esteem. Thank you for listening to my presentation.